contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Hurricanes will kick it away and start us off. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. They'll run it here. They've got him down out near the 40. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you have to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. But here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Quarterback still with the football. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the ball is hauled in. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Powering through.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll feed the back again. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Chris, this has been a fun opening drive to watch by this offensive coordinator, blending everything, mixing in run with pass, a lot of formations. This defense right now is guessing what's coming next. Now they're into that goal-to-go situation. Can they punch it in and get the touchdown they deserve?
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Off to the left. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And there's the handoff. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's third down for the offense. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
He's got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, South Carolina.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. It's a shotgun run call. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. It's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation here on third down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. It's the first and still running. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The Canes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So to reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The shotgun running play call. First out and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10 now. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7.
That makes the score South Carolina 21, Miami 14.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. And the single back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. There's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll give it to the back.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's the second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The Hurricanes with first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And they finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Toss play to the outside. Breaks into the clear. They'll tackle him right at the 31. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver grabs it. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On first and 10, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. He missed it, and the game remains tied.
Chris, you and I were on the field in warm-ups. We saw this guy hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and actually went over. So we know that he has the leg to make this kick. I just don't think he got enough on it.
Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. First down, looking for more now. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Miami offense back out onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's running out of time here. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Eludes a tackle. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
They'll go right back to him on 1st down. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Attack now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense win back. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they can take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, and another incompletion.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things. It allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll field the punt. Oh, and he's got some space here. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They get the 3rd down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. He's past the marker and still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Running back with the carry. On down at the 15-yard line. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Brings up.
Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really...
Touchdown, Canes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
28. South Carolina, 21.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team.
South Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
19 on the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down, looking to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Turns it loose downfield. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Looking to throw it again. Up near the goal line. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. On the option. Loose football. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
Boy, they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on 4th down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
Next through the extra point, we are dead even here in the final quarter. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Retakes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial 3rd down play right here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. The back in motion now. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And it'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Finding space at the 20. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
It's a quarterback keeper. And tackled there by the defense. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game was on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone.
Will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now, they're packed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the catch, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after running for the 1st down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the 1st down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass this time. Bringing pressure. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Defense is coming after him. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. The offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. Here's a 1st down, not wasting any time after that conversion on 4th. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. The Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock.
Timeout, South Carolina.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.